Good morning, boys and girls. It's Miss Lori here with story time. So our stories are all about the garden. Are you guys growing a garden? Maybe a vegetable garden, or maybe you have lots of flowers on your yard, in your yard, excuse me. So my first story is called The Empty Pot. A long time ago in China, there was a little boy named Ping who loved flowers. Anything he planted burst into bloom. Up came flowers, bushes, and even big fruit trees, as if by magic. Everyone in the kingdom loved flowers too. They planted them everywhere, and the air smelled like perfume. The emperor loved birds and animals, but flowers most of all, and he tended his own garden every day. But the emperor was very old. He needed to choose a successor to the throne. Who would be his successor? And how would the emperor choose? Because the emperor loved flowers so much, he decided to let the flowers choose. The next day, a proclamation was issued. All the children in the land were to come to the palace. There they would be given special flower seeds by the emperor. Whoever can show me their best in a year's time, he said, will succeed me to the throne. This news created great excitement throughout the land. Children from all over the country swarmed to the palace to get their flower seeds. All the parents wanted their children to be chosen emperor, and all the children hoped they would be chosen too. It was like being a king. When Ping received his seed from the emperor, he was the happiest child of all. He was sure he could grow the most beautiful flowers. Ping filled a flower pot with rich soil. He planted the seed in it very carefully. He watered it every day. He couldn't wait to see it sprout, grow, and blossom into a beautiful flower. Day after day passed, but nothing grew in his pot. Ping was very worried. He put new soil into a bigger pot. Then he transferred the seed into the rich black soil. Another 2 months he waited. Still nothing happened. By and by, the whole year passed. Still doesn't have a flower. Spring came, and all the children put on their best clothes to greet the emperor. They rushed to the palace with their beautiful flowers, eagerly hoping to be chosen. Look at all those pretty flowers. Ping was ashamed of his empty pot. He thought the other children would laugh at him because, for once, he couldn't get a flower to grow. His clever friend ran by holding a great big plant. Ping, he said, you're not really going to the emperor with an empty pot, are you? Couldn't you grow a great big beautiful flower like me? I've grown lots of flowers better than yours, Ping said. It's just the seed that won't grow. Ping's father overheard this and said, "You did your best, and your best is good enough to present to the emperor." Holding the empty pot in his hands, Ping went straight away to the palace. The emperor was looking at the flowers slowly, one by one. How beautiful all the flowers were! But the emperor was frowning and did not say a word. He didn't seem happy about all those flowers. Finally, he came to Ping. Ping hung his head in shame, expecting to be punished. The emperor asked him, "Why did you bring an empty pot?" Ping started to cry and replied, "I planted the seed you gave me and I watered it every day, but it didn't sprout. I put it in a better pot with better soil, but still it didn't sprout. I tended it all year long, but nothing grew. So today I had to bring an empty pot without a flower. It was the best I could do." When the emperor heard these words, a smile slowly spread over his face, and he put his arm around Ping. Then he exclaimed to one and all, "I have found him! I have found the one person worthy of being emperor. Where you got your seeds from, I do not know, for the seeds I gave you had all been cooked, so it was impossible for any of them to grow." He kind of tricked them, or tested them. I admire Ping's great courage to appear before me with the empty truth, and now I reward him with my entire kingdom and make him emperor of all the land. So always try your best and always be honest. Okay, so we're going to do a little storytelling here. I'm sorry, my hand itches. Okay, so there's something in my garden. Now what can it be? There's something in my garden that I can't really see. Let's listen for its funny sound. Are you ready? Do you hear anything? Listen. What's that sound? Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. What is that? It's a frog. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Okay, that's one. Let's do it again. There's something in my garden. Now what can it be? There's something in my garden that I can't really see. Hear its funny sound. Okay, let's see. What is it? Did anybody guess something already? How many of you guessed a bunny? Have you ever found a rabbit in your garden? You make that thumping sound, right? Thump, 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 thump. Okay. There's something in my garden. Now, what can it be? There's something in my garden that I can't really see. Hear its funny sound. Let's see what the funny sound is. Do you think you could find one of these in your garden? Meow. Meow. It's a kitty cat. Aww. I think we could find a kitten in your garden. All right, we have one more, and it fell on the ground. Okay. There's something in my garden. Now what can it be? There's something in my garden that I can't really see. Let's hear its funny sound. Are you ready? What's that? A bumblebee. Look at there. Oh my goodness. That brings me to another song. Are you ready? I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Ouch! It stung me! Enough of that. Okay. Well, we got another story to share. And this is called, What Does Bunny See? Remember the bunny was in our garden. In a cottage garden, flowers in their beds, Bunny hopping down the path. What she sees is... Oops, I gotta move Bunny out of the way. There we go. And apparently frog, sorry. Red! Blushing scarlet poppies bloom just above her head. See, there's the rabbit, and there's the flowers. In a cottage garden, past the pussy willow, Bunny nibbles tender shoots. What she sees is... What do you think she's going to see? Have you caught on that surrounding book yet? Okay, let's see. I'll show you what it is. Yellow! Primroses are nestled low in their leafy pillows. These are very pretty. Oh, look, same color as my top. In a cottage garden, hear the water burble. Bunny drinking from the stream. What she sees is... What's the rhyming word? I think you said it. Purple! There you go, purple. That's a very pretty color. Look at there, there's a bird singing. Violets nod their heads in tune to the songbird's wobble. Yeah, sorry. In a cottage garden, ears and whiskers clean, Bunny finds a patch of lawn. What she sees is... Have you guessed yet? Okay. What rhymes with clean? Color. Clean, clean, clean. How about green? Look at the clover. Do you see any 4-leaf clovers for good luck? Grass is growing lushly with clover in between. And look at, there's a cricket right here. Or a grasshopper, actually, sorry. In a cottage garden, plip and plop and plink. Bunny freezes, switching her nose. What she sees is... What do you think she sees? This happens to be most girls' favorite color. Ready? Pink. Pink water lily, landing pad, and bulging eyes that blink because of the frog. We had a frog in our garden, and Bunny has a frog in his garden. In a cottage garden, peeping from below, Bunny sees a cheerful color that begins with O. Do you know that there's no word that rhymes with the word orange? Okay, I just gave it away, but there isn't. So that's how they had to do it. And of course, that means that the color is orange. Freckled tiger lilies dance, putting on a show. And we have a caterpillar right here. And what does a caterpillar turn into? That's right, a butterfly. I'm sure you can find lots of butterflies in your garden also. Whoops. Oh, they just got stuck again. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay. What colors haven't we seen? In a cottage garden, can she wiggle through? Bunny digging by the fence. What she sees is, you can see her at them right here, come through the fence. What color do you think she sees? Blue. Lots of blue. Morning glories yawning wide, bunnies yawning too. In a nest of grasses, snuggled warm and tight, bunny dreams a rainbow dream, colors blossom bright. Yeah. It's bedtime. Okay, thank you. All right, so we have our craft, but before I get any farther, I would like to let everybody know about this Friday at 6 p.m. Miss Joelle will have a on Zoom. She'll show you how to make ice cream, and you can watch a movie. And that's where we have our grab and goes for this week, where there's ingredients in there for you to make a root beer float. So you can watch the movie and have a root beer float. It should be a lot of fun. And it's kind of different doing it on Zoom. I think it's going to be a good time. So don't forget, okay? If you need to find out that information or any of the other programs that we have coming up, you can look on our website or you can call us at the library, okay? So the craft last week was these color sheets. You see I haven't finished mine yet. All it is stickers that you add. And you just put them in with each little dot. Okay? And you just continue until you finish. I know some of them probably had more little dots to fill in than others, but if you didn't want to use the stickers because you thought it would be too much, you could always just color them in with crayons. You probably would have more choices in colors then, or markers. And maybe you can go and get an expensive frame, and you can frame it and put it up somewhere. Or you can give it as a gift. How about that? I just have two more that I brought in with me. So don't forget to come in on Fridays and Mondays to pick up your craft for the story time. And I'm going to give you a little hint of what our story time will be about next week. And I hope to see you guys at the library. So we are open and you're more than welcome to come in. There are some rules. We really just expect you to come in and check out your books, but this gives you a chance to see us and for us to see you. And I still have a little bit more work to do. But you all have a great day, and I'll see you next time, okay? All right, are you ready for the hint for next week? All right, here it comes. Watch out. Uh-oh. That might be a hint right there. Guess what? Next week is Shark Week. That's right. If it was legal for me to play the shark song, I probably would do it for you. So I'm just going to leave you with the shark itself. Have a great day, and I hope to see you at the library. Take care, everybody.